If we're being honest, 2020 kind of feels like we're playing on hard mode. I'm sure there's a lot of us out there who would appreciate a cheat code to help get through. Sadly, legendary developer and creator of the Konami code, Kazuhisa Hashimoto, passed away this year, but his legacy will live on forever in video game legend. The story goes that Hashimoto created the code in porting the arcade version of Gradius to the NES. As he found the game to be very difficult, he added the sequence to enable all of the power-ups, which would allow him to finish the game for testing. Hashimoto had fully intended to remove the code, however the final version of the game was shipped with the code intact. Once players had discovered the code, it became stuff of video game legend. It was added as a feature in future Konami titles, and other developers have gotten in on the act and paid tribute to the code either as a way to enable cheats of their own, or as an Easter egg within their title. Welcome to Game Gentlemen, where today we look at 9 titles which have used the Konami code. Contra. Perhaps the next most famous use of the Konami code was in the 1988 side-scroller Contra. Inputting the code in the title screen would give players 30 lives. Additionally, if 2-player was picked using the select button, both players would receive 30 lives. Some would argue the Konami code was essential to beating the original Contra, as the game is known for its punishing difficulty. As with several Konami titles on the list, the code would be usable in multiple games throughout the entire Contra series. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time. This SNES title would allow up to 4 players to play as the eponymous Turtles as they travelled through time, fighting Shredder's army to make their way back to the present. Inputting the code on Controller 2 at the title screen, followed by pressing Start on Controller 1, would allow players to increase the selection of lives in the options menu up to 10. BioShock Infinite. 2K Games also embraced the Konami code across multiple titles. For instance, when you input a variation of the code in the main menu of 2013's BioShock Infinite, it would unlock the game's ultra-difficult 1999 mode, which is a callback to the original System Shock. Borderlands 2. Another 2K title, entering the code here will unlock extra WUBs in the option menu. While this does not seem to have any actual effect on gameplay, some players may find Claptrap more annoying, which, depending on your opinion of Claptrap, might seem impossible. Gyrus. This Konami NES title from 1983 flips the formula quite literally on its head. If users enter the code backwards, that's A, B, right, left, down, down, up, players could unlock 30 lives as they do with Contra. Grand Theft Auto Online. Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto series is full of satire on modern culture and pop culture references, so it should come as no surprise that Rockstar would include a nod to the Konami code within the game. In Grand Theft Auto Online, if players enter the code while loading in-game arcade title Invade and Persuade, they will unlock 99 lives. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. This Platinum Games hack and slash released in 2013 was a departure from the rest of the Metal Gear universe. Known for its unique combat mechanics and often difficult boss battles, players could increase the challenge by entering the code at the title screen to unlock very hard and Revengeance difficulty settings, as well as unlocking every mission in the game. The game's protagonist Raiden would recite the game's title to confirm players had entered the code correctly. Additionally, if players tried to enter the code in Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty after the plant chapter, they would be admonished by Snake with remarks such as, "What do you think you're doing?" or "Stop fooling around, kid." Silent Hill. The Konami code pops up several times throughout the Silent Hill series, but the one we wanted to focus on was in the third installment, Silent Hill 3. Once players had beaten the game one time, they could enter the code at the title screen. Doing so would unlock the game's truest horror, causing NPC Douglas Cartland to appear in his underwear in every scene. Assassin's Creed 3. Even Ubisoft got in on the act with the Konami code in what has to be one of the silliest uses of the cheat. In Assassin's Creed 3, if you explore the homestead, you can sneak up to a turkey on the grounds. Entering the code near the turkey will swear him into the Brotherhood, and he will don his own assassin's hood, ready to strike down those who would serve him at the dinner table. Using the code outside of video games can also have some fun results, with the use of the Konami code on websites such as Twitch, Overwatch and BuzzFeed all unlocking their own Easter eggs, but also surprisingly on sites like Marks & Spencer, the World Wildlife Fund UK and Bank of Canada. Use of the Konami code with voice assistants such as Apple's Siri and Amazon's Alexa will also unlock results like this.
Alexa, up, down, left, right, BA, start.
Super Alexa mode activated. Starting reactors online. Enabling advanced systems online. Raising dongers. Error. Dongers missing. Aborting.
And now you've made it to the end of our list. With reportedly over 100 Konami titles alone which use the code, there are a lot more examples out there for you to find. Tell us in the comments below your favourite Konami code Easter eggs. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay up to date with all of our videos.